Hey, so you want to play Maplestory?
Do you wanna give me missiles?
So I have been on Reddit for the past couple of days now, and I've noticed that there have been a slight influx of new players coming into the game, whether they're returning or completely brand new players. So me, being the good Samaritan that I am, decided that I was going to make this video where I would teach you guys how to play Maplestory, but for dummies. So first things first, let's pick your server. This is probably going to be the most important part, mainly because this is going to decide how you're going to be playing the game moving forward. So first of all, there are two different types of servers in Maplestory. There are reboot servers and non-reboot servers. So let's start with reboot. I'm going to try my best to keep my opinion out of this, but basically Reboot is Maplestory on easy mode. Reboot pretty much makes up for like 70% of the GMS population, so if you want the social aspect of the game, I would probably recommend the server. And if you want the best free-to-play experience, then there's also that, since there's no auction house or any way to trade items, so you're basically making all your gear from scratch. But of course, Nexon being Nexon, you can still buy in-game cosmetics with real-life money. Free to play, by the way. Also, good luck trying to find a map for massive farming and training, because people on this server are ruthless. They're going to take your map, and if you DC, well, I'm sorry bud, you're pretty much out of luck. So let's move on to the non-reboot servers, aka the better servers. This is how real men play Maplestory. First of all, you have 4 servers to pick from. You have Barra, Scania, Aurora, and Elysium. Barra is probably the most popular one out of the 4, and probably the most toxic one. Scania is basically Barra's little brother. Aurora is the best server out of the 4, and Elysium, well, there's only like maybe one person playing Elysium. So what's the difference between non-reboot servers and reboot servers? 1, you get to trade in non-reboot servers, which is pretty great, and 2, you get the auction house. The auction house is great because you get to buy gear, chairs, and perma-NX from here, and it's basically like a giant marketplace where everyone can sell everything. There are also other options like server discords where you could find other marketplaces there where you could trade and sell with other players. The only downsides is if you're a social player and you play on one of the smaller servers, it can be pretty hard to find friends to play with, and also if you want to become a free-to-play player, it's a little bit harder but not impossible. So with the servers out of the way, let's pick your main class. So if it was up to me and you were to ask me, I would tell you to just make a Mercedes. Okay, so for the sake of the video not being an hour long, I'm just going to go through each class and explain it the best way I can as quickly as possible. Zero farming for Mesos is the craziest thing I've ever seen. The rates are insane. Beast Tamers have the sickest 5th job skill ever. Adele's map clear like crazy, and you can get pretty strong with pretty low funding. Ho-Youngs are furries on crack. Hold down attack and you're pretty much level 250. Edgelord class that is super annoying to play. Imagine playing ping pong by yourself. Jackie Chan with chains and a lot of jumping. Pretty sick combo class. A mage class, but it does combos with dragons. Worst class. I'm going to take your skills and there's nothing you can do about it. A mage that uses light and dark, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You know those Beyblades that you used to play with as a kid? That. You could pick any of these 5 classes and you probably wouldn't regret it. No, play these classes to get the resistance links, and also blasters are broken, but literally unplayable. Edgy tanks. Rolling for 3-line all-stat is pretty much impossible, and also brand eyes. You literally can't go wrong with any of the originals. Iframes for days. A lot of monkeys and bullet bills. Pretty sick class, especially when you're in dragon mode. Gender lock K-pop idol. Korean Harry Potter. Super boring class, but the 5th job skill is pretty sick too. Super underrated class, and you get to play as a samurai. All around, probably the best class, and Kishin is OP. With all that being said, hopefully you guys learned something, and I will see you guys later. Bye.